Ladies and gentlemen, I have been dreaming of this day my entire life. Every breath I took has been leading up to this, my own bottle of Lagavulin whiskey. This was years in the making.
Welcome to another episode of Erik Wait Whiskey Studies, and if you said that I liked Lagavulin single malt scotch, you'd be wrong. I love Lagavulin. In June 2018, I visited Lagavulin Distillery and picked up a few bottles there. This is the distillery team bottling, bottled at 54.1% alcohol by volume. I picked up two of these, gave one to Scott and Bart at Scotch Test Dummies, and they recently did a review of it side by side with another year. This is the Lagavulin Jazz. It's released every year along with the Jazz Festival. This is bottled at 57.6% alcohol by volume. I also picked this up at the distillery. This is the Lagavulin 18-year-old Fish Ale Edition from 2017. This one's bottled at 53.9% alcohol by volume. Another bottle that I picked up at the distillery. And this is the Lagavulin 12-year-old. This is bottled at 57.7% alcohol by volume. This is the 2016 edition. They release one every year. This is the 200th anniversary edition. This, in terms of the ones that are more widely available at your local whiskey shop, this is the one I would probably recommend the most. It has the highest ABV. It's one of the most intense and more readily available. So in terms of a core range or more readily available, widely distributed Lagavulin, this is one that I would highly recommend you go check out. But in this video, I'm going to be reviewing a new release, a bottle that I have been waiting for a long time. This is the Lagavulin 11-year-old Offerman edition, Nick Offerman. This is bottled at 46% alcohol by volume, but before I get into it, here are my notes.
Ron Swanson from America.
I'm Ian MacArthur from Lagavulin. Give you a warm welcome to Lagavulin, Ron. Here, make yourself useful.
Lagavulin and celebrity Nick Offerman have partnered to launch Lagavulin Offerman Edition, aged 11 years. A limited edition single malt Scotch whiskey created collaboratively by Offerman and Lagavulin distillery manager Colin Gordon. Offerman portrayed Ron Swanson on American sitcom Parks and Recreation from 2009 to 2015. Over the course of the series, viewers would learn about Swanson's love for Lagavulin whiskey. That passion carried over to the real world, where Offerman became a spokesman for the brand, starring in a series of humorous videos titled My Tales of Whiskey, in which he professes his love for the Lagavulin brand. The Lagavulin 11-year-old Offerman edition is bottled at 46% alcohol by volume and retails for about $70 in the United States.
We're all together here now. Slanjava. You're not supposed to drink whiskey like that. There's no race for drinking it. You think you're going to get a medal for drinking it as quick as that?
Maybe I should try again.
Why not? Slanjava.
Slanjava.
You want another one?
I won't say no.
So the first thing you'll notice is that this is a lower ABV in comparison to all those bottles that I brought back from the distillery and the 12-year-old. Those are basically all cask strength whiskeys. This one is really, really nice. It carries, I would say, a classic Lagavulin profile, and it is ready to drink. All those are very, 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 very intense. I'm in a mouthful of flavor. But the ones you're probably going to want to add a little bit of water, perhaps even put it on ice, to bring down the ABV and to get them open up a little more. I mean, they're absolutely superb whiskeys, but sometimes you want something that's absolutely delicious, that carries the flavor of a Lagavulin and has been professionally brought down to a level that is ready to drink. And that is the Lagavulin 11-year-old. Classic, unmistakably Lagavulin. It's got the citrus, you get the sort of lemon and lime. It's almost like a grilled lemon, grilled lime. The smoke and the peat is really interwoven. It doesn't have like that briny seaside character to it, although there's just a hint of salt, which gives it sort of a chocolate character to it. A little bit of nuttiness, some earthiness to it. little bit of dark coffee, perhaps a little bit of clay, mud, but it's all tightly interwoven. It's not like you're being hit upside the face with a bunch of peat and smoke and then you have to sort of dig for the other aromas and flavors. It's all really nicely interwoven, and it has a real nice development. All right, on the palate. So I've tried this neat a couple times. I've tried it on ice. I've tried it with a little bit of water. It does just fine on water, just fine on ice. Doesn't diminish it a whole lot, but I would say it doesn't. You don't get any new revelations out of it. You're not necessarily getting anything absolutely, mind-bogglingly changing. If you should add a little bit of water to it. On the palate, the nose is confirmed. It is kind of glossy. It has a nice texture to it. I get peat and smoke interwoven with sort of a chocolate, grilled lemon, and lime. Perhaps a little bit of tropical notes there as well. Just a hint of like sea salt and slightly a little bit of nuttiness, as well as a little bit of coffee and mocha in the background as well. It's a classic Lagavulin. So what would I give this in terms of a score? I'm going to go a solid 89 points. A solid 89 points. Now, this is a special edition, maybe challenging to find, but it's not, I won't say it doesn't break the bank at around $70. Hopefully, if you're a Nick Offerman fan or a Parks and Recreation fan, you can get a bottle for yourself. All right, that's it for this review. If you subscribe to this channel, I want to thank you very much. If you haven't yet subscribed, but you like watching my videos, I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and other social networking channels. Until next time, cheers.
Ian, I'm not sure how to ask this, but is it permitted? Could I sleep here tonight? But just against this barrel, I won't be a bother.
I don't see why not. Lay down beside the barrel and have a wee rest. You're in Islay.
I didn't understand a word, but I'm sleeping here.
Sleep tight, you crazy man.
Hey, if you liked my review, be sure to check out these other whiskey videos.